Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say hello tonight and welcome to Bridge Radio Africa on this very special edition on the eve of the appearance of George G. Solo. George G. Solo comes to Bridge Radio Africa tomorrow night. Folks, this is a show that you don't want to miss. I'm telling you, the man is getting himself ready to appear on Bridge Radio Africa tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be 11 p.m. in Liberia. And folks, I'm telling you, there's something that you don't want to miss. I'd like to say hi to all of you here tonight. But just before then, as always, want to give God the praise, want to give him the honor. Father God, we are not perfect. There are some times where we would backslide and do some things that are not favorable to you, but we'll always ask you to forgive us. Thank you for waking us up. Thank you for making us the person you've got us to be. In the name of Jesus, we have given thanks. And folks, I feel great tonight because there's a new day in Liberia, and I just want you to please share the video a little bit. Invite a few friends, A.B. Bobley, Louis Gubon, Godwin. We adore, my man. We spoke the other day, right? Famous the Bus Cooper. How you all doing tonight? Don't be selfish now. Invite a few friends. Ruth Roberts Kwengba, my own sister from Detroit. Listen, George Solo is coming to Bridge Radio. And I'm going to be playing a few clips of George Solo when he appeared on Bridge Radio Africa uh, 4 years ago. And some of the things that he predicted happened in 2023 about making George Weah a one-term president. Listen, Liberia has always been on the giving end. But just before we begin the show, please allow me to borrow the wordings of the wise men. What people think about you and the possibility for your dream is none of your business. In life, when you fall, make sure you fall on your back, because when you can look up, you can get up. You have something within you. You have power. You have comeback power. When somebody says no to you, they are not saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. They are saying no to living a bigger life. They are saying no to what is going on in their heads because they are suffering from possibility blindness. Remember this. When there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Try your best to stay away from toxic, negative, and energy draining folks. They don't mean well for you, folks. I'm telling you. Listen, man, you are in for a big treat tonight. I'd like to say hi to my own younger sister, Sia Makate, the wife of my brother, Sam. Hope you're all having a great time tonight. Please share the video, invite a few friends. George Solo takes to the airwaves tomorrow as he appears on Bridge Radio Africa. I'm telling you, get the popcorn rolling. Ready? We are going to have all kinds of fun tomorrow night when George Solo appears on Bridge Radio Africa. My old friend and brother Othello Grisford is in the building. Listen now, folks. Let me just play a snippet of what you heard a couple of years ago, the 3, 4 years ago when George Solo appeared on Bridge Radio Africa. I am not sure whether his tone gonna change because this boy was really brutal against George Weah when he appeared. And some of the things that he predicted happened. Take a listen to George Solo.
You see, God is a merciful and just God. Where He wants you to be is where you will be. Humans cannot decide where you will be. It's God who decides where you will be. I'm comfortable. I'm working. I'm earning.
Can you hear him?
A very
just say yes.
living.
Can you hear George Solo? Just say yes,
compare
please.
To the Liberian society today, where they're killing people left and right, and stealing left and right, it's not equivalent. So God have done what He is supposed to do for me. The question on this show becomes, does George Weah know what God has for him? When you get a fucking ass or a character and wearing $25,000 shoe, does he know what God has for him? When you have ministers sitting around you, our educational system is in ruin. Do you know what God has for you? As for the question is not for me. You know, often I tell people, you ask me, oh, Solo, where are you? I'm vice president of human resources for a billion-dollar company I'm living. Where are you? I'm in Liberia. I'm under the leadership of George Weah. I am not safe. I don't have food to eat. I don't have money to go to the supermarket. Yeah. The real conversation that was over here, I mean, ask for. I fought for the right to live. I fought for the right to eat. I fought for the right for democracy. I fought for the right for our brothers and sisters to live in peace and harmony and have a source of income. You know, everybody make the mistake. I never fought for George Weah. I never fought for anyone. I fought for the Liberian people. I fought for the Liberian people through George Weah. So if George Weah pick up today, he's the leader of the nation and become an asshole. And he's a greedy motherfucker. And he wearing $25,000 shoes. And the children don't have classroom to sit down in to get paper. He bring a Jamaican where he bring a parent in London and making millions. And our people don't have hospital to go to. How is it possible for you to come and say you fought for George Weah? No, I fought for a fucking ideology. And that ideology is that every Liberian should wake up in the morning and go to work. That ideology is that every brother and sister should be able to feed their children. That ideology that I fought for and that I will always fight for, ask for, is an ideology that is related to equality. So when people limit your fight, we fought early, we fought the inconsistencies in our politics. We fought the wrongs. We fought the people who we believe wanted to deprive our people. If you want to equate that to George Weah, you can do that. Yeah, but George Weah is just a plebeian. He's just another person. One man who we use to liberate our people. If he is not a liberator, we'll remove him. Well, I think the audience will be quite aware. I was the chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change. And I led the CDC into leadership. Hard work, commitment, strategy. We push left, we push right. And, you know, it'll be difficult to find somebody to deny that the effort that we put forward is what made the CDC present itself for leadership today. I'm not going to get into that debate with anyone. You can call George Weah himself. He knows whose strategy and whose guidance help him to be leader today.
Tell us about your relationship with George Weah. How did you get to meet George Weah?
Look, I met George Weah years ago. I was a promising entrepreneur. I had money. So we needed my money. CDC needed my money. They needed to build a political alliance around a strong thought. And I put my money and I put my effort to that. And, you know, whether it's from wherever, from the time I became chairman of the CDC, I fought to make sure that the interest of the Liberian people is represented. So call him. You have a number, ask for your journalist. Call him. Call all the people behind him.
So that's the voice of George Solo. He will be live on Bridge Radio Africa tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on Bridge Radio Africa, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Liberian Time. And George Solo spoke like this 4 years ago on Bridge Radio Africa when George Weah was the president. Now that George Weah is out, most of the things that he predicted, the Samuel Tuet and all those corrupt clowns, were going to be brought down. What language, what message are we going to hear from George Solo tomorrow night on Bridge Radio Africa? Don't go anywhere. Invite a few friends and let us together have a ball tonight as we celebrate the pre-appearance of George Solo on Bridge Radio Africa. I said, let me tell you something. James Kokwe, my brother, how you doing? It's been a long time. Sophie Johnson, Mason, how you doing? My own sister, Vicky, Favor, long time. Hey, Thomas Awaji and the rest of the crew, Tokba, Waplo, Abe, Waptobo, Topet. Listen, my birthday is coming up on December the 27th. I'll be a senior citizen. So just get ready because December 27th, we're having a special show on Bridge Radio Africa. Okay. So in the meantime, let us take a listen to our boy, George Solo.
I asked them who made CDC what it is today. Their one name will come up. Sadly, and our name is George Solo.
But what happened after you worked so hard, Mr. Solo?
Nothing happened.
No, something must have happened, Mr. Solo.
No. As for George Weah cannot get 6 more years.
George Weah is still popular with the people of Liberia. How can you remove him, Mr. Solo?
As for my father and mother always told me, the way you pay, where you make all your pay, that way you are later on it. A Liberian poor make all their pay with incompetent George Weah, who national security is an issue. He ain't know a left foot from a right foot. A Liberian poor make all the pay with him. Fuck them. Let them go for 6 months.
This boy spoke to the Liberian people 4 years ago that make George Weah a one-term president. And they listened to George Solo when he broke his silence for the first time on Bridge Radio Africa 4 years ago. Now, George Solo is prepared to break his silence again for the first time after the elections. Something that he predicted happened in 2023. George G. Solo, the fearless, the most powerful Liberian politician on the planet.
Oh, yes, they don't eat dust. The issue of democracy is people right. People have the right to choose. If the Liberian people choose to suffer, let them suffer. So we as a plebeian, he put this sheet of paper in front of him right now, that motherfucker can I even read?
Solo, you gotta slow down with calling the name, cutting names, man, please.
No,
I mean, this is not the platform for that.
As for you call George Solo, a Liberian citizen living in the US, and you ask me for my opinion, and I will give you my opinion. Chairman Emeritus for the Congress for Democratic Change. That's why we are where you see so. even the pre-voyage where the Louis Vuitton pre-voyage where I've been used to buy it bills, it worth, whether it's cable or what, I mean, used to pay it. I'm not afraid of George. I'm not afraid of anybody in Liberia. My name God here, I'm a crown man.
But why you ran away from Liberia and you ran away from Georgia?
No, as for reduce the conversation from run away to move forward and progress your life. Those are two different things. I'll run away from crew, man. I'm a crime man. I'll run from crew, man. No. You will kill me. If my people are not safe, if the Liberian people continue to be where they are, so we are getting to contend with. So when you're ready to talk about Joe, we are talking about him like it's an abstract figure. So, 50 down, 50 that
George.
Is. No, Joe Weah is a simple man who don't even know a power. He's a pastor. The man was a prostitute from club to club in Liberia. That's boy.
Mr. Solo.
The power does not recognize him. So if you want me, George Solo, from the United States of America, I mean, who say now, say bedroom, say bathroom. I made over 10,000 a month. And you want me to come back to reiterate the value of Joe Weah, then as far I got a problem with you. As for, let's fast forward. The president of the Republic of Liberia is incompetent. He does not have the capacity. He does not have the values. And he does not have the integrity to lead our nation forward.
And the voice you're listening to is George G. Solo, when he appeared 3.5 years ago on British Radio Africa. And he was very stern when he said George Weah will be the one-term president, and it happened, folks. This man broke his silence for the first time. I've been quiet for a long time on British Radio Africa 3 years ago, 4 years ago on British, and now he's coming back after the elections. What does George Solo have to say this time around? Tomorrow night, 6 p.m., get your popcorn rolling. If you can drink, get your wine ready. If you cannot drink, like my boy Habib Jomande, get your Atai tea, get your coffee rolling. Let my big brother Josh H.W. Pato get the palm wine rolling. You know, the real good palm wine from Bokesa, from Kulahun. Toka Regis, get the Hennessy SO ready, my brother. George Solo is coming to town on British Radio Africa tomorrow night. Nathaniel Beach. Hey, what's up, my man? How you all doing tonight? Listen, man, Motokan and my boy Georgie Solo on British Radio Africa in just a little bit. Stay tuned. I'm so upset tonight, and when I get upset and angry, I won't allow my pressure to go up. So what I do when I get upset now, do something that I love. One of my favorite things that I love to do is get in the microphone, somebody pissed me off today, but I can't take it out on myself because life is too short, I like to say hi to May Cotto Blyson. How you doing, Cotto? It's been a long time. James Bowen is also in the. In fact, let me give a shout out to a few folks on there tonight. Roberta Rachel is in the building. Roberta, how you doing? It's been a minute. And I also see Evelyn Sandy, Elijah Cotto, Zoana Sion, Anthony Gay, James Kwekwe. Oh, you back in the States? You're in Indiana. Oh, wow. Okay, Maron Gila is here as well. Listen now, let me test your strength small. Every day you want Ashra to come on, do a late thing. Ashra got a birthday coming up on the 27th of December. I'll be a big boy. I'll be a big man now, So that we're getting old in the country. I'm telling you. What? My son in America. You see, 6 years later, real men are still standing. Somebody was on another platform today try to disrespect me. Okay. Again, what people think about you and the possibility for your dream. It's not your business. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. So they can say whatever they want. I didn't ask George Solo to come to Bridge Radio. George Solo, as first as a friend and a family member, he realized that Bridge Radio has the professional ethics in conducting interviews. So he decided to say, you know what, Ashford, I'm coming to Bridge Radio. Oh, people have problem with it. For what reason best known to themselves? But listen, get your popcorn ready for tomorrow. George Solo is in town. And I didn't even realize that George Solo was living 13 minutes from where I live. So we'll be 13 minutes apart tomorrow night in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, as we do the show tomorrow night. So tell everybody and the mama. We will also be live on Top FM in the Southeast. That will be Zwedru, River G, Sino, River Sedge, and all. I told you Bridge Radio will play a very vital role with this administration. We are going to grow with this administration. And the next president of Liberia will have to pass through Bridge Radio. We are preparing ourselves to go back home. Make use of the Cash App. I want to drink my coffee, my water. I am up this late at night entertaining you. Don't be selfish. Any dirty water can put a fire. That now you know me, golly. Let's have fun. When George Solo appeared on Bridge Radio Africa, and some of the things that he was saying, man, I thought this boy was playing. And man, see, my man, listen, George Weah will be a one-term president, and trust me,
I will leave the personal issue. Anyone but not leave the personal issue. Let's get into the dark tribe of who George Weah is. George Weah, what told you work anywhere? Which company you work for?
George Weah said he worked for the Telecom when he played soccer back in the day as a technician. As a switchboard operator, Telecom, Labrador Telecommunication.
Okay. Now, let me give you George Weah real information. George Weah is a special. George Weah work with Labrador Telecommunication Corporation. He used to go to West Point when the boat bringing a weed on the water. He the one used to expose them. All the brother in West Point and Carrollton, all the weed seller there. That George Weah exposed them. George Weah was an informant. 5 hours now. Go to Google and check informant. Why is an informant? It's a man who could now with other people to bring things in later on and inform the government. George Weah is a space up for the day, man, point. Fast forward, ask me any question you get for me, ask for.
How often do you talk to George Weah?
Once a week. He calls me. Coming general today. Babe, I don't call it. What's up? Yeah, no, I'm babe, I don't call it for you. I'm babe, I don't call it for you.
But this man is still your friend. There are some things that you go to your grave with. That you know about George Weah, and that's something he will also go to your grave. He knows because you guys were inseparable, George.
I will carry anything to my grave. I pay that motherfucker.
Hey, my man, we're coming in the interview now.
No, stop now.
We're coming in an interview because you're ready, yeah?
About everyone. The president of the Republic of Liberia, Dr. George Manuel Weah. All the football where he play, when he finish, he never have 50 cents. And we don't want to put that in. Yeah. We pay lead bill, we pay water bill, we pay cable bill. I can send you right now a document of his cable bill I pay. when you look, as for, let me tell you something, as for, you know, I'm in the West, I'm working, my family is good, I'm good. You know, I don't have time for that Liberia conversation. But if that conversation have to come up, you know what I'll ask you? I will ask all the listening audience for one fucking time in our life, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you get any question to ask me about George Manning we are asking tonight, I will answer you. I will not insult anybody. He don't owe me. I don't owe him. He don't pay my mortgage. I don't pay him mortgage.
Nathaniel McGill was your Secretary General when you served as chairman.
Secretary General, brought from Winston Tolman.
But he's one of he's the most powerful man in the country now today.
It's good. There are people dying. The most powerful man in the country that we're talking about. The first day Nathaniel McGill read in front of me and Joe, we are not, you know Joe, we are calling McGee. I said, my man, this is not your name. Your name is McGill. He said, any name when the chief call me, hey, this is the kind of, oh, man, I'm in the blessing of the West. I'm comforted. Nobody can come to my house. The chaplain will call it tonight.
And I'll tell you what is in the belly of the cow. Stay tuned tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Liberian Time on British Radio Africa as Mr. George G. Solo appears on British Radio Africa for the first time since the elections. You might just want to tell friends, relatives, loved ones to tune in to British Radio. We will also be live on Top FM in the entire Southeast in Liberia. There's something that you don't want to miss. Get the popcorn rolling. Get your friends and relatives all involved. And by the way, a shout out to the president-elect and the vice president-elect of the Republic of Liberia. To all the haters, you'll take your nonsense away from me. You're wishing death on people. Now is not the time to wish death on anybody. This is a new Liberia, and you need to get over it. We will give these people their chance to lead. Let them prove themselves. Give them at least the first 100 days before you start to criticize. Who are you to determine whether or not somebody's going to die? This man might outlive most of you that are praying for his death. Since when we start praying for people to die? What kind of Liberians are we? You had your time for 6 years. You're suppressed other people. We couldn't walk around free without looking over our shoulders in that country. You people thought 6 years were forever? You know what one of the officials said to me the other day? He said, Ashford, 1 year from now, men will become boys. We saw officials of Charles Taylor die in the street because Mama Liberia has been used now as this Hopo Joe. Liberia has always been on the giving end. When will Mama Liberia enjoy from you? I see Samuel Toy crying about sanctions. I see Jefferson Koji crying. Jefferson Koji, you're killing people in Liberia. But your wife and 3 children, they just 10, 15 minutes away from me here in Minnesota. They're living in the best of all countries. But you are in Liberia killing innocent people. And then when they sanction you for human rights violation and corruption, you want to cry foul play. A new day in Liberia. And this is just a warning. And I feel so great about this because I went against George Weah for 6 years. They attempted coming after me to entice me with money? I said, no, I live in the best country on earth. There were times where things went bad. Things were not too okay. But I never sold my soul to the devil. You have a group of clowns calling themselves closing argument, running to Liberia for small money business, spoil their name, dancing all over the damn place, that Joshua was going to win. This other little boy that we all took as our little brother, wishing death on the old man. You have to be very careful how you wish death on other people. This old man was destined to be a leader for Liberia. It was just a matter of time. Listen, whatever God has for you will see your face. Don't let nobody tell you say you can't do it. Nobody under the sun has your destiny. And when people ought to live your life, don't go chasing them. Your destiny is not tied to them. Your destiny is not tied to them. Joseph Newman Boyka is the president, the legitimate president of Liberia. January 22nd, he will be live and direct in Liberia to take the oath of office. And Jeremiah will be right by his side. You got nothing to do with it. That's what God said. When God selected George Weah 6 years ago, we all stood by him until he started stealing a month or two into his administration. Then we drew the line. We say, you know what? This boy is good for nothing. He does not mean well for this country. Leave Joseph Newman Boyka alone. He's anointed by the Most High. God brought him at the appropriate time to change the narrative of the mess that we were in. You got people dancing buka all over the place. Fina Bono then from Kobo Seller. They became rich overnight at the expense of Liberia and the poor Liberian people. Man, the Sigu Kalasco, all the way he close to the president, he still smelled like goat. Jefferson Koji and all the money they got, they still got smelling feet around here. And one thing is, you keep spending the money, you can't put it by money and finish. We saw former rich people before. Where are they today? Some of them die in the streets. They die in the streets because you can't keep treating Mama Liberia like this. George Solo, what do you say, my brother?
Nathaniel McGill, the man Uni, the president cannot pronounce it. The president called him Maggie. The man say, Chairman, and then you want the man coming and name why accept. Your government name that is on your ID, the man call it wrong. He said, Chairman, and then you want the man coming and name why take. Is that somebody who's will be minister of state? My man, as for, you know what? Let me tell you, I come wrong, barbecuing, and get a story for Liberia.
George, you nurtured and mentored a lot of folks who have become more powerful in the country now. The likes of Samuel D. Toy.
Yeah, you know what Samuel Toy in Liberia?
The criminal. No.
2014 election, called Chubby Charlie. I called Samuel Toy. He said, Joe, we are against Speedo, me against Speedo in. Because Samuel Toy came back to America and he said, Joe, we are faggot. I came back, I rented a car for him. I brought him back to CDC. And I said that in the midst of all these differences, we are stronger. Call Samuel Toy Jenna. If Samuel Toy get on your phone, Jenna, he argue with you that what I say is lie. Put phone on your phone, eat it. When you be talking about Joe, we are Samuel Toy, Nathaniel McGill, you'll be trying to put in extra people. No. They are all corrupt people. They are all abusing our people. For the time Joe, we have some professional contract. He said, I will wear Louis Vuitton. For the time Samuel to John me and Joe, I say, I will praise you so I can get what I get. Nathaniel McGill, for the time John CDC. Yeah? I mean, George G. Cortier Solo telling you, for the time Nathaniel McGill, John CDC, you know, he said, Is there anything to we are say that, hey, but actually, let me be real. Don't confront me. If you confront me, I will confront you. I am ideologue. I don't live for people. I live for ideology. So all the facts that I'm giving you tonight, and I will say it right in front of you. Joe Weah is the most corrupt president Liberia ever seen. A government now is leading Liberia to the most corrupt stage where it will not even be possible for us to get out of it. Then you say, oh, that's your brother, that's your friend. We live in the same house. We wear the same priest. And I come to you, ask for I tell you, say the man are fucking real. They say, oh, what your language? Georgie, tell them, oh, Georgie, I'll call you or call me or you won't call me or. And you don't want to hear the truth?
The boy spoke to George Weah like this when George Weah was president. Who knows what the cow has in the belly tomorrow night of Bridge Radio Africa? Folks, if you just joining us, listen. After doing it in Africa, Europe, and other parts of the world, from Detroit to Philly, North Dakota, with open arms, we come to the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Yours truly, the giant, the Now You Know Me Golly. Get your popcorn rolling. Tomorrow night, your boy Georgie Solo will be in the building to tell us more about Liberia, especially after the elections. As a big girl, you take it easy. As a big boy, you take it easy. My own little sister, Kalon Zai, is watching. How are you, Kalon? Let us show who you having a great time tonight. More from my boy, George Solo.
People don't want to hear the truth coming off.
Let me ask you there, George.
Yeah.
The George Weah you know, you both exchanged on a clone like you said. Now, people can get angry the way the country is going. You think George Weah, look, we know George ought to be for peace. You think George Weah is capable of killing somebody?
No, he is capable of killing somebody. And let me tell you something about that man and where I know. I have no intention to come to that bureau. That man where you see down there, so if you have to kill to maintain his name, he will kill. George Weah is a man who his name is more important than anything else. So we will kill somebody tonight in the morning. You will go to that same fucking clan. That fucking clan there, that grandma chest. You know, I'm not praying. Grandma pray for him. The witchcraft was pinning away in grandma was living. She will close fucking clan.
I used to say the man in witchcraft business, the man I passed, the man get charged. Then you say the man in witchcraft business.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Georgie Solo on your station today, like people listening. I tell you, I said that George Weah man, I see that witchcraft. When you look at the man about way. You know why about way? You know why about way?
No.
If you look at George Weah toe China black. You look at his toenail black. You know what? Yeah, he's a representative of Satan. And let me tell you something. And maybe you're coming on.
No, don't cause. Please don't cause. I beg you. Well, folks, December the 15th, tomorrow night, you are asked to tune into Bridge Radio Africa. My brother Duke Felix, Williams, Armstrong.
Et la preuve pour l'on get rid of that man. Et la preuve pour l'on get rid of George Weah. George Money Weah. A wife, Cloud Weah. All a family, Marco Toucan, and all the people. Et la preuve pour l'on get rid of them. Trust me. You will swim in your misery for a long time. Because let me tell you something about George Weah. When you wake up in the morning, you think about himself. When you go to bed, you think about himself. You ain't thinking about nobody else besides himself. Yeah. And you know what? Call me or you won't call me or.
It don't.
Yeah, we are want to see that. So, yeah, I'll put in crew. Is a unit chair. William. Prince Nelson. Just name all 12. We have friends who struggle with him. And give me the name of one and then one year.
And he's the guy that keeps it real. And he's coming to British Radio tomorrow night, 11 p.m. in Liberia. Samuel Sakama, what time will it be in Australia? 11 p.m. in Liberia, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central. And I'm telling you, British Radio Africa will be going live with George G. Solo. Edith Campbell, how are you? Asatu Khaled, Maurice Sandel, Wifa, Cowboy, and the rest of the crew. We still got a few minutes to be here, so you might just want to tell friends, relatives, loved ones to keep listening to British Radio Africa. Listen, man, we've got some goodies coming for you as we grow with this new administration. We are going to Liberia. Okay, Mapu Dasin, how are you? Ojuku, Toge, what's up, my brother? All right, Biko Moen, Aliyah Biko Moen. Listen, we're going to Liberia, man. You know, yeah, we're not. I tell you that when one grew up, you can enjoy the country now. We ain't going to look for a job. We're going to create jobs. We're going to look for the next Ash for God. I'm getting old now. You know, the elder James C. Bly. Are you going for the inauguration? We're getting older now, so we got to train other people then to take after us. We're going to find the next golden voice. Uncle Peter's in the building. I want to bring Uncle Pete onto that because Uncle Pete let the year people cussing, but Joseph ready redhead on that, you know. But he's coming tomorrow. In the meantime, folks, let's take a few bars of this song. Roland Yeman, Thomas Awaji, P. Colt, Alexander Johnson. Listen, Maggie Sale, Fidel Joe, ASIC W, Toy, and listen now, get a cash app up there now. You do something now. I can so. This is when white man know you friend black man. Just want to tell friends, relatives, loved ones to tune in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central. There's those of us in the Minnesota area, the Charlottetown, Chicago area, my board, Atimus W. Gay, and those in Des Moines, Iowa. Duke Fearless, you on Eastern Time, so 6 p.m. for you. Those in Liberia, 11 p.m. because we'll be live on Top FM in Zwedru Grand Juda County. We'll be in Sino, Maryland, River G. River says, you name it. Mo from man George G. Solo.
One. I challenge you. There's a political conversation to a journalist. Give me one near job we are friendly. Who been behind? Who way?
I mean, Mario Hoff is a deputy for operation at LPRC. I want to hear closer friends.
Is it who?
Mario Hoff, Adrian Mario Hoff.
No, call Adrian Mario Hoff, man. Don't call Mario, call him, man. Call him, man. Mario came here, he played music when John Weah graduated. John Weah never spoke to him for 3 months. KB Bramo, Sylvester William, Mom, John Weah, John Follow. My man, look, you know what? As for, I'll tell you, I say, in the way people want to live in my life. When you call me, you're on Prince Story.
Now, you
Name
said
one dog we are friend. Name one person who suffer behind Joe we are who work with him who is in the comment today. Atibabona, I used to get out 25,000 every year for CDC headquarters. Every year. Call Joe we are today, they ain't deny it. I saw you get a whole bunch of piece of shit. You know how Joe we are man see. I remember say we go on fire, the post all the.
and let me tell you something. 3 years ago when George Solo appeared, and I was interrupting him, I kept interrupting, and he said to me today, "My man, you invited me on the show. When I come on the show, please allow me to speak my mind." So I will come open up the microphone to him, asking him a few questions, and he would tell the Liberian people how he feels about the new Liberia that we now have. My big sister, Elizabeth Matu Todman White. It's been a very long time. Let us sure hope you're having a great time in Liberia. Are you still in Liberia? As I had the focal and Arachit Unbreakable Topic is in the building as well. Asatu Kale. And I know all of you can't wait because our boy, Josh Solo, will be in the building tomorrow night on Bridge Radio Africa. You might just want to tell friends, relatives, loved one as we come. Okay, big sister Liz is in the States, going back to Liberia very soon. And the elder James C. Bly will be going to Liberia for the inauguration. Slope Sherman, how are you, my brother? You live from the Chicago. And let us show who you're having a great time tonight as we come to you from the Twin Cities of Minnesota. This is yours truly, the brother who doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than the lion. The now you know me garlic. Let's have fun.
Oh, fire. The minute you me to we are you're not even nobody. The time where say Apollo swing and bring the poor on a fire, you want there.
When you say put you on a fire, what you mean?
I mean, even a door, sorry, your president, Dr. Joe Manuel Weir, the thing what we went to even November 7 before Ellen show up. You don't know. Me and Joe, we are going to African medicine, Apollo swing and rain, my red, and food to eat. The people that who face us. Well, Ellen red will shoot all the Polak and pounds. The rain, my red.
So you mean, boy, I can't tell you and Joe, we are?
If you planning on hitting Joe, we are Polak, you waste your time. If you planning on hitting me, Polak, you waste your time. If you planning on hitting me with Neff, say Umar Kulibari. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. That's why we are men when you sit down there. I mean, when you sit down there, no, you can't touch him. But you know what? The man is a dog. D-O-G. Call me on as for your president, the president of the Republic of bro, man.
I'll call you foolish man can you damage our country because of greedy hunter. He wants everything for himself. Sleeping with both men and women in exchange for jobs. Don't take my word for it. Listen to Molba Molu. He said, George, we are sleeps with men and women in exchange for jobs. The kind of nonsense we went through for 6 years. You think the Liberian people stupid? The Liberian people feeling putting the foot down. You come to power, you don't do well, they will vote you out. No more protests. No more protests. James Kwekwe, the wife is not feeling well tonight. We want to wish her a speedy recovery. And Madam Kwekwe, let us show who you get well soon as we do this special song for you as your husband requested. But in the meantime, James, my man, the cash app and the Zelle up there. Edit there what they can pull a fire. We see a bunch of greedy people when they sold their soul to the devil just because of small money. You claim lie to the people that you love Liberia. You only love your pockets. You didn't give a damn about Liberia. You think anything changed? 6 years later, Toga riches. Our breakfast time will never change. As long as we have good health and we live in the best country on the face of the earth. When you live in Minnesota, as long as you are strong and can play by the rules, sky is the limit. The economy is lucrative. Jobs all over the damn place. There should be no reason why you should complain. There should be no reason why you should turn your butt down to your friend, man, because you listen to go to work. 6 years later, real men are still standing. Thank God for good health. Thank God for this country. You are stealing the Liberian people money. You won't cry about sanction that now you won't cry. When you thought you owned Liberia. Do you know Samuel Tuer was telling people, were calling people enemy of the state when they first took over 6 years ago? How in the hell you can take $25 million US? You say you took it to the money changer to go get rid of the mutilated notes that they bang there. Your justification of that $25 million bucks, stealing every little stealing thing you hand inside. George Weah was saying to go steal, you go bring it. Or girl that used to be the LPRC managing director, Humana Pearson. Now she's deputy at Central Bank. The girl said if they were going to bring true auditors, she was going to go to jail. Because George Weah just said, you get bring me 500,000, bring me 800,000. Mawani Dix, who is the commerce minister, she owns half of the real estate in Detroit, Michigan. The girl with the tattoo, the heavy tone, she owns half of the real estate in Michigan. The bunch of poor people gave them power. From the day they enter, they start stealing. They're not even good roads. Now the real road then coming on. Me, I get no sound now for Liberia. The real criminal then coming from United Party. And only reason why I endorsed Joseph Boyka, he was the best alternative to George Weah. And I double dare the incoming government when I go to get my radio lesson for them to stop me. That they pay all hell will break loose at. The way I suffered to bring George Weah down, the way I suffered for you. Then I asked for God will come to Liberia now and say, I want my radio license. You will tell me no. Yeah. They play Babu Divakula. Not big here. So George G. Solo is coming. It's coming to Bridge Radio Africa tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. 5 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Liberian time. Emmanuel Ward, how you doing, my brother? Okay, now we want to take a listen to Joe Solo before we wrap up tonight. Solo, where are you, my brother?
Dog and sleep with Uma.
Oh Lord. Oh man. So just in case you are in fact having a special time tonight, we'd like to say hi.
Exactly. Marco Tugan run in New York. You know how many times the man lose election in New York? You know the man physical value. When the man go abroad today, he get gold, man. There's a 12 we are. 12 we are a row. 12 we are a row. And then family.
And you know, this is something interesting. George, we had, as if stealing from the country was not enough, he brought his brother-in-law from Jamaica. You know, they will bring charter flights. They will bring helicopters in the middle of the night and take our resources. He take it to Jamaica. George Weah, his wife, his brother-in-law, building Jamaica with the Liberian people money. You have people that could barely earn $50 a month, never earn $50 a month in your entire life. Within 6 years, you become rich. And today I was listening to the LACC, you know, the anti-corruption people that ask for your assets, how you call it, the declaration. Some people left the country. And they're calling them to come, declare your assets. Show what you got now. 6 years ago, what you had? You had nothing. You've been in mansions. You've been in duplexes, apartment complexes. With the Liberian people money, we will confiscate. We'll take everything from you. You hear me? We'll take them from you. And this is where Joseph Newman Boyka's strength will be tested. The American people have already started doing our jobs. They say, you know what? We send some money to help the Liberian people, Medicare, schools, and everything. No, but Simon Toyden started stealing the money. So they say, you know what? Let us impose sanctions on these people. Then the Liberian people get serious themselves. You know, Joseph Boyka is serious. You know, we should never have place in Liberia for people like A.B. Nkrumah. A.B. Nkrumah, former rebel. You're a rebel. Prince Johnson, a rebel. You know, butt naked. George Bowley, all those people, they have got to go. Liberia needs to start on a clean slate. I don't care if Prince Johnson supported Boycott. You know, bring the war and economic crimes court. They didn't have their day in court for the things they did to the Liberian people. You know, that's what we're saying. In the meantime, folks, if you're just joining us, let's have fun. So you might just want to tune in tomorrow night, folks. I'm telling you, tell your friends, relatives, and loved ones. Get the popcorn rolling as we get ready for George Solo to appear on Bridge Radio Africa. Folks, I'm telling you, we are going to have all kinds of fun tomorrow night. George Solo, after speaking to him today, the boy is on fire. He's ready to speak to the Liberian people for the first time since the elections. We are going for the inauguration. Hey, yeah, we're there. Went to Liberia, went to Mama Liberia. I was there in 2020. I didn't give a damn about George Weah. You saw the videos. I was in Liberia when Dara didn't win. I visited the same very room George we had voted in. I went in that room and spoke to Liberian people. And I didn't miss my words. I said it. I said, this man is good for nothing. He doesn't mean good for the country. He said, actually, in Liberia, I said so. And when you're in the zone, you're fearless. I was passing around on motorbike, reporting, bringing you live updates. Man, come on, Joe ain't got money for me. Good for nothing people who can't work in America, who never earn a job. The father behind George with small money, spoil their name. Now they can't running by their cutted dogs because they're so shame and disgrace. They thought George was going to win where? A big year.
We are catching a brother. Bro, I don't want. I draw God here. So say, I pay a woman bill. I pay a bill. I pay on levy. And you're fucking with me. I will send you the email. Why I pay on levy, I pay on cable bill. I'll send it all to you. The bill send why I pay on Joe we are. And make me send it to you and then your feedback. Joe has a fucking role. I went with a man in Paris. ESG account. Where you open in Paris. Go there. Yeah,
and the guy said George Weah is a very smart rogue. He said it will be hard to trace anything in George Weah's name. All the money he's stealing, he put in other people's name. They both plan to get rich. You think George Weah gave a damn about sedition? I just look at them, they be kidding themselves. Talking about our leader, George Weah. George Weah is a damn clown. He doesn't mean well for that country. Yeah. Amy Rada, I verse with you. Somebody later complain to me. Amy Rada, I am verse with you. Somebody later complain to me. Stop it. In fact, inbox me your number. We need to talk after the show. Yeah, by Amy. You know my late sister, but I mean, I verse with you. Something will. Please don't do that. People, what does George Solo have in store for the Liberian people tomorrow? I want him to open the telephone line tomorrow. Y'all want guess what think George Solo will be talking tomorrow? Let me see if the telephone line is working tonight. 267-248-5295. Let me give you guys a few minutes to call, the show tonight and tell us, but keep it clean, I beg you, because I know some of you are more boss. Yeah, so George Solo is coming tomorrow night. What are some of the things that you hope to hear tomorrow night? Okay, 267-248-5295. You can begin calling now. That's the number to call. And let's see if you can call in and chime in a little bit on the show, okay? In the meantime, if you are celebrating your birthday today, I'd like to say congratulations. Let us show hope that you live to see many, many more birthdays to come. And to my sister, Mrs. Kwekwe, the wife of James Kwekwe, I'm told you are not feeling too well tonight. And let us show hope that you get well speedily. In the meantime, folks, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Liberian Time, George G. Solo will be appearing on Breach Radio Africa. We have a Minnesota number. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
How are you? Tell us your name, please.
Huh?
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Dee.
Dee, welcome to the show. Go ahead, make your point. You're live on the radio.
Well, I know nothing about George Solo. I will be there to Dining George Solo.
Yeah, George Solo.
I will be there tomorrow. I think I came on the show a little bit late.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
But I just want to say the sanction is in place.
okay.
Yeah, Liberia is a little country that will always look like witch hunt. I
Mm.
tell America, thank you. Thanks to US, if somebody had to take the lead.
So you
So
you going to Liberia for the
nobody else,
inauguration?
huh?
You going to Liberia for the inauguration?
On my way.
On your way. Okay, D.
We got to, we rescue the nation. We got to put a rescue officer in charge
Okay, D. Thanks for calling.
to get the work done. We got to complete the work. It's just starting.
Thank
And
you.
look at President looking so young.
Hmm.
Brother, can't stop back you.
You get let the people be praying for the man to die. Yeah, if Papa looking
No, but
fresh.
even during the election, you can see he was tired and all the kind of things. Why the Papa
Oh,
relax?
I see the
The
Papa
Papa looking
fresh.
I know who dressing
Hmm.
the
Papa,
designer
Papa
clothing.
guy
and
designer,
the
yeah.
Papa,
I'll tell you.
oh Lord, the person that's doing it, but keep it up now, boy. Man, be too much more for 2 years.
I tell you.
You know, he really looks super.
I
I'm
said the man
so
was
happy,
telling me.
just like it's like
The man was telling
my
me.
father.
I told that Jojo Boyka older brother, you know, and what about you so? Yeah. But anyway,
You thought I was?
I thought that way his son. I thought his son older brother, you know. None of that
Yes.
Papa himself.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the show.
Okay, D, thanks.
Love you, brother. Bye.
Thank you, sis. Okay, we have 319 number. Hello, caller.
Hey, Mr. Gade, how you doing?
I'm better than good. Who's calling?
This is Bud. Mama, you don't have my number
Oh,
again?
big brother, how you doing? I have two phones. It's still in the other phone, so I'm sorry. How are you?
How you doing, the master of radio?
Thank you, Pops. I'm doing well.
Listen, man, I wonder it was Costa who post one time on Friday. I think it's like 1.5 weeks ago. He said they will cry on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said they will cry on Friday. Who is crying? Who going to cry on Friday?
But of course, I like your own son now, so you tell it. You should be telling me.
No, that was also, I said, that was also. So I said, but who Costa is talking about? That Friday, Jefferson Koji came up and sanctioned him. By the time we look this week, another 3 persons came. I said, is it crowd that Costa was talking about? I said, okay. You know, Mr. Gade, what I will tell you, they say time trap not for rag alone, right?
That's right.
For everybody. I said this on your show before. I said time trap not for one person.
Mm-hmm.
Why Samuel Toure should cry today?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask Samuel Toure, I don't know which of the station he will go to go do his monkey jump stuff. Why he didn't do the monkey jump when he was telling we the Liberian people, Liberia have given electricity to Africans. Why he didn't say it today? You see, Liberia, it is time for us to dance. This country we in as well. It takes a lot of things from other people. When I saw Samuel Toure today, saying my daddy's children and my wife,
wow.
I said, when you're doing something, you should think twice. You who were driving truck in America, yeah, they took you, they carried you to Liberia and made you finance minister. And you saying today, the death of the 4 auditors. Tell me now, you know, as there's some people, blood is very, very strong. Don't play with human being blood. When he spoke of propaganda against him today, and he called in his fellow citizens, Liberians, their death was propaganda against him. When you were doing all of what you did, when he did what he could, where he had, and thinking, man, when the president came up and said, those two auditors, they were doing their thing. They don't have motel or neither hotel in Liberia. You don't have a friend, you don't have a close sister, you don't have a close brother.
Give a 30 more seconds, Pops.
To go and do their thing. You have to go outside and lay down in a car. I don't know how people call it for you to die in a car, but as well, time will tell. But time travels not for right alone.
Thank you, Pops.
Thank you. Y'all go to Liberia. I just came from Liberia the 3 days. Y'all go and just give the
my man. I name a one lot in Ganta for Bridge Radio Africa. I name my one lot because let me tell you something. We are going to establish ourselves in every part of Liberia because the people need to hear from us. You might be brother Oluye. You know, at a certain point in time, they say, "Oh, well, the Astra guy got quiet." I wonder he's supporting Wea, he's supporting Cummings. No, we kept it consistent against this very evil guy in the name of George Wea for 6 years. They attempted to come at us with some money. Someone at a certain point in time said, "But what the Astra guy got? Well, what side he read it on?" You see, when people start associating you with the ruling establishment and the opposition, it means you're doing good. But just stay true to yourself and your God. And I will keep telling the people the only reason why we indulge Josiah Yuma Boyka, not that he's the best, he's a better, he's the best alternative as opposed to the clown who came and attempted to destroy our country within 6 years.
No name bread, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
About drug we are ability to take a period to the next level. He's a criminal, he's a role. There's a man going Boutique in Louis Vuitton. He's comfortably ready to spend 6,000-7,000 on one belt. Yeah, that's job we are counting from. Any job we are people counting from. Then they tell me now he's not a mass spender. I thought.
And folks, if you just joining us once again, this is Bridge Radio Africa, and of course, this is yours truly, the brother who doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than the line. Hello, caller. Tell us your name.
Hello.
Yeah, you're live on the radio. Tell us your name.
My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel.
In Philadelphia.
Hey, Gabriel, go ahead and make your point.
Yeah. You see, actually, I want to tell you thank you, and I thank God, thank you for you coming on air. Because the problem here is that open field Liberians. Secondly, he can't control the football team that he was leading. I gave him advice so many times. Prezo, congratulations. The day he was going to eat, he telling me, say, I'm eating our country food. He named how he look at red oil, green pepper, this and that. And I told him, I said, if you want to sit down in a chair, Liberian gone zero. But now you got to bring them back to life. We need construction. You get me?
Yeah, give us 30 more seconds, please. We got a lot of callers on the line.
Oh, okay. So with all the advices I gave him, he even said, come to it. So the whole thing lies. I mean, I appreciate, but if you can call me, that's my number there. I'll give you more info.
Okay, brother. Sounds good. Okay, we have a 515 number. Hello, caller. Tell us your name.
Hey, Extra Gotti, Giant Gotti. How you doing?
What's up, my brother? What is your name?
My name is Theophilo Williams. What's up, big brother?
Hey, what's up, my man? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
The radio personality, Extra Gotti.
Go ahead, make your point. You live on the radio.
Yeah, big brother, your voice never gonna dry. We respect you.
That's the
When
gift.
it comes to radio,
That's
you
the
have
gift
the
from the men
power.
above, man.
You
You
understand the
know.
Queen language. It's just been a while because this is the fellows I work at Central Bank. You always used to come to
I
class.
know very well, Tio. I know you very well, Tio. I remember you.
Man, big brother.
Yes, sir.
We believe in what you stand for, man, big brother. You're a straight fire shooter.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
Have a blessing, man, big
Thank
brother.
you. We have a 773 number. Hello, caller. 773, the last 4 digits of your number, 8150. Going once.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us your name, please.
Yeah, greetings, Azra. This is Slope Sherman from Musa Foundation.
Hey, Slope, what's happening, my brother? Welcome to the show.
Good. Thank you so much. I'm in the city here. I
Okay.
came for a meeting and with Phil Foundation. We just signed a partnership agreement that we'll be able to take some medical supplies.
But we spoke
that
last
we,
week and you were in Switzerland, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I will call you after the show, my man. We'll probably do some more promotion for the good works you guys are doing in Liberia. We want to applaud you for a job well done, my man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. Okay, thanks.
Okay, folks. If you now we got just a few minutes to go. Take a listen to my man Joe Solo. Then we can cut this a night as he gets ready to come on the show tomorrow night.
And he's not angry, and he's not a greedy hunter who only think about himself. I tell you, any man, woman, or child, I only phone ask for, and only phone are here with you. Let somebody come here and say, Joe, we are here integrity. It's a fucking role.
Hold on.
The university of Michigan,
Hold on.
even the man, deputy minister of foreign affairs, wanted this. Emmanuel too. We set up speaking engagement for the men right here in Michigan. We're making a better $20,000, man. The men all $20,000 in Michigan.
You know, George Weah has always been by himself. You remember when Moloba Malu said George Weah will leave the country, go out, you know, when he comes back with money and say, my man, I went and hustled for my own money. Carry the country's name now, you know, go and solicit funds. Go beg, my man. I hustle for my own money, the money not for your Liberian people. I mean, how much money you alone need, my man? How many houses you don't can live in? The 9th Street King Lodge was leaking all over the place. You came to the party, the first thing you started to do is to break down your old houses. Sleeping with your friend women. Sleeping with men and women in exchange for a job. I mean, why on your friend man you like now you want to sleep with men? What kind of nonsense is that? All the women, the fine women, you see them, but you want to sleep with men. You know? And while you yourself will allow another man to sleep with you, what you want so much? You to work hard? You had no pain, no gain. Your friend then get up to go to work hard. But you won't sleep with men. You won't allow your friend man to sleep with you. Just for you to get a piece of job. Damn it, the country finished. And folks, so tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Liberian Time. George G. Solo will be our special guest on Breach Radio Africa. Will also be in the entire Southeast on Top FM, Sino, excuse me, River G, Maryland. River says, okay, he will be here live on Bridge Radio Africa. Until then, folks, let me squeeze in this last caller before we call it a night. We still have a few minutes here. Let me squeeze in the last caller. Seems to be calling from overseas. Hello, caller.
I thought it's me.
Tell us your name.
Thanks.
Hey,
Yeah, Sakama.
Sakama, what's up, my brother?
Yeah, man, thank you for coming back, man. We really appreciate it.
My man, look,
Thanks, man.
look,
Thank you.
you,
Thank you for
see,
coming
they
back.
can
Yeah.
they can slow us down, but they can't stop us, my man. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. The thing the old man has for all you will see our face. You know what I mean? This is what we love to do. You know, I got upset earlier today, and I was thinking of doing something. That I said, you know what? Let me just go on the radio, and this is one of the things that pleases me. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, man, definitely, man. It's nice to see you back, and I hopefully those guys can give you a license in Liberia to continue this dream or something like that. Hopefully, this new government, no expectation. I just want to make a comment on the number one. I don't know. I was just like, I hope we are coming to the realization where he can compensate some of these guys, not like compensate them to pay them back, but then all that money they took from Josh Solo, even if they gave, 200, 300, 400,000, just give it to the man, and because you can't treat the guys like that. But with the asset things, I was going to say, like, I think it will be the United States have set a bar so hard that it will be easier for us to get some of the money back from these guys. With technology now, I think it's a little bit traceable in terms of money. And then what we're also seeing that we might have Liberian resources around the world from probably the 1970s and 1980s. All the people that put money in Swiss Bank in the islands and around the world, that money, like the money was never traceable or kind of like no one asked for it. So if you do what Nigeria did, I think after Sani Abacha, they went into a formal process where they asked for the resources around the world. So with America leading the way, you can just stand behind America and say, look, we've knocking all the doors. Maybe this post-war, after the elections, or after, what's it called, in 2005, we want to identify Liberian access across the world, even if we can collect everything. Media is actually good, because if you guys throw in bullet, Ghana, you got 5 houses there. The man who had it died. Can you please return 2 other houses to us? That's what South Sudan did with Kenya, and they got some of the money back.
Thank you, Sam.
So yeah, a little bit of, you can do the code process. You can use the media. You can use technology with the banks. It's too simple. My man, in the past said, yes, man, you don't want to bring people down, but they're too smart to hire anything.
Thank you, my brother.
The UP guys' rules were better. Man, you were twisted, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. And the folks, please don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central on Bridge Radio Africa. That will be 11 p.m. in Liberia, and of course, George G. Solo will be coming to Bridge Radio Africa. As I go home tonight, folks, please allow men to borrow the wordings of the wise men. Tough times don't last, tough people do. The height of a man is never known until he rises, because there's no second chance to make that first impression. What people think about you and the possibility for your dream is none of your business. When somebody says no to you, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. They're saying no to living a bigger life. They're saying no to what is going on in their heads, because they're suffering from possibility blindness. And when you fall, make sure you land on your back, because when you can look up, you can get up. You have the power within you to do so. You have something special. You have comeback power. a setback. It's a setup for a comeback. When there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Folks, jira situ ba yege, zebon plo da na je ko me o kire ji, ye uri no mo zo no won je ma double to jrai, ajiru ade wa po, gboro blai, pari koyo, gboro sei, basi yon plo. Se kon we e pelia. He doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than a lion. Ashford the giant, the now you know me garlic. Have a good night.